honest, direct, effective, affordable. Several words of praise that people use to describe the Burnham Law Firm.
And all the things you need when you're going through a tough family issue like divorce or a custody battle, those are really tough. So the Burnham Law Firm is one of Colorado's top-rated family and divorce firms. Founder Todd Burnham joins us this Monday morning. Welcome to the show, Todd.
Thank you.
Why don't you start off by telling us about all the kinds of cases that you guys specialize in?
We handle divorce, child custody, everything having to do with a dissolution of marriage, pretty much. Child support, I mean, it runs the gamut. Relocation cases, you're changing primary parent, everything that you can think of that are things that you don't want to think about, we handle.
Yeah.
So why should someone out there who's considering divorce call the Burnham Law Firm instead of one of the other firms out there that handles divorce?
Well, and that's a good question, and I think it really depends on what kind of case you have. You think of it like an iceberg, right? You see what's on top, and what you don't see are all the things below. Like our firm handles primarily higher asset, high conflict cases. If it's a basic case, then it's probably not something that you need to hire us for. If it's a high asset, high complex case, especially involving children, if there's domestic violence, if there's child abuse, anger management issues, the things that are underneath the surface that require experts, that's our wheelhouse. And like with the Titanic, the thing that, the iceberg that sunk the Titanic was not what he saw, it was what was underneath. So those are our cases.
So you say that you're strategic and aggressive. Tell me how that benefits your clients.
Well, we think about cases. We don't just kind of go through the gamut of, okay, we're going to file this now and then this and then this. Like we're thinking about the case right off the bat. And from the beginning, you're thinking about what kind of aspects our client has, what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, what are the strengths of the other party, and most importantly, if there's children, what are in the best interests of the children. If our client has some anger management issues, then we're going to get on top of that and make sure that our client is in anger management counseling, and especially like if there's mental health issues with one or both of the parties, we utilize experts on a regular basis, and we make sure that our client is put in the most favorable light possible. So I'm really proud of the lawyers and the support staff that we have. We're excellent, and I'm really proud of them.
Many reasons to be proud. I was just looking at your awards and your accolades. 10 out of 10 on the ABO rating, named in the top 1% of all attorneys. You're a Colorado super lawyer. You're also named in the Colorado top 10 by the American Institute of Family Law Attorneys. I mean, the list just goes on and on. I mean, this has got to mean a lot to anyone out there considering hiring an attorney.
I hope so. If you want to hire, an excellent firm, I would think that matters. And the bigger thing I think that really means a lot to me is that the people that we have are our lawyers and our paralegals and our support staff are just excellent. They actually care, and they are committed to being the best lawyers possible. And that strategic thought process and the way that they think about cases and not just perform for the cases is exceptional. So it's really cool.
I think this is really important, especially when it involves families and kids.
Sure.
You really do need that. So how does this work when someone calls? Do you start with a consultation? Yeah,
we offer free consultation as long as it takes, and we determine if it's a good fit for us. Like we said, we're not a good fit for just every kind of case. If it's a basic case and you don't need our level of representation, then I'm going to say, I think there's other ones that are better for you.
So you've said that to clients before?
Every day.
Wow.
Yeah. And we give referrals to people that might be, firms that might be a better fit for them if it's not going to rise to the level. If it's iceberg on top and that's it, it's pretty basic, and from what I see, then we're going to refer them to qualified attorneys that are less expensive. And then they will come in to meet with me or talk on the phone, and if it's a good fit, then we give them the option of retaining us, and let's go.
That's great.
At one point, I mean, just, if someone's considering divorce, when should they call? Like right away, or
Well, I think,
it's a tough
I think
call,
it's,
sure.
Google is evil when you're doing research for medicine, and, your kid is sick. I mean, I'm just like that. But I think you look around and see if it's the right approach that, if we have the right approach, do research on other people and knock it down to probably 3 or 4 attorneys, and then set up some calls or interviews, and at that point, make a decision if it's in the right thing for you. We're not divorce pushers here. We're just making sure that if you're going to do it, that it's handled expertly.
Yeah, right.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
So
My
call
pleasure.
Todd and his staff right now to schedule your free consultation and see if they can help. It's the Burnham Law Firm. They have locations in the Denver Tech Center, Boulder, and Erie. Call them right now at 303-990-5308, and you can learn more about the firm online at burnhamlaw.com.
Coming up on